And some of the more recent concerns that have come from aspartame are due to its broken down constituents. And aspartame is broken down into 3 different metabolites, which is methanol, phenylalanine, and aspartic acid. Methanol has been stirring up the most concern because methanol in the body is then later converted into formaldehyde. However, there is no evidence that this conversion results in any harmful levels of formaldehyde in the body. This is due to the fact that the amount of methanol that you get from aspartame is very, very small. To give you some context, there's more methanol in fruits and vegetables than in a can of diet soda. And for example, there's 6 times more methanol in a glass of tomato juice than in a 12-ounce can of diet soda. There's an appetite. My personal opinion is that there is a hard truth to the fact that many people might be affected behaviorally as a result of consuming artificial sweeteners. And this is with the mentality that after they have something sweetened with artificial sweeteners, they justify eating something that is more calorically dense later in the day, that was justified by their 0-calorie beverages throughout the day, causing inherent overeating. And this is not a direct result of artificial sweeteners making them do this. This is just dieters' behavior. However, if more research comes out showing any form of mechanism that would explain an increase in weight as a result of consuming something that has no calories or energetic value, I'd be really interested to see some evidence to support that. And on another personal note, I do personally consume artificial sweeteners in moderation, of course, as I do with anything in life. And I personally feel that if you're healthy, you're active, and you incorporate a balanced diet, then you should have limited concerns consuming non-nutritive sweeteners. So that is all I have for you for this video. That was a lot to go through, and if you saw the amount of literature that I went through to narrow down as much as I did in this video, there is a ton of research on this topic, and I just really wanted to give you the highlights and practical takeaways of all of this.
And aspartame as well. So what exactly is so wrong with it? Let's look at what happens to aspartame within the body. Aspartame is broken down to phenylalanine, aspartic acid, and methanol. Outside of people with a rare genetic disorder known as phenylketonuria, phenylalanine and aspartic acid are generally safe to consume, since they're amino acids that exist in pretty much any source of protein. But the big bad wolf of these 3 is methanol. Methanol can definitely be toxic for your body in very high amounts because your body converts methanol into a proven dangerous compound known as formaldehyde. Many anti-aspartame folks would tell you to avoid aspartame exactly for this reason, but the studies unfortunately doesn't back it up. Reason being is because the amount of methanol from aspartame consumption is, well, extremely small. And at such small doses, the added methanol into the body simply doesn't do anything to the body. In fact, your body produces formaldehyde every single day in amounts thousands of times greater than you can get from aspartame. It's just simply not enough. And on top of that, one study has subjects consuming upwards 200 milligrams of aspartame per kilogram of body weight, which is 40 times greater than the average American daily consumption. Yet still nothing. No methanol poisoning nor changes in formaldehyde levels in the body. And it's clear that the fear of artificial sweeteners, especially aspartame, just doesn't hold up. The only concern that you can definitely have for diet soda is that, just like regular soda,
so, in conclusion guys, to wrap up this already somewhat long-winded video, let's be honest, artificial sweeteners from a health standpoint, they don't really do anything. But from a weight loss standpoint, yeah, they don't really do anything. It really is like you are taking something into your body which may as well not even be there because, at least from the evidence that I have analyzed, which is in my opinion a substantial amount, it's just like, it's like you're taking in air. It just does nothing. So, in the spirit of that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peachy, what are you doing? What are you doing back there?
Hey, but you know what, man? The most important thing, man, to longevity is being active and just monitoring your calories, man. If you do that, man, you ain't got to worry about anything else, man. You'll be alright, man. Don't get caught up in all this. I mean, you can look at anything and find something bad about it. That's everything. The air you breathe is infected with shit, man. Yeah. You know? Everything you do, man, it's got something bad. Anything.
The supplement you taking, creatine, they created that shit in the lab just like they created that chemical that they put in diet drinks to make it sweet.
Yeah, man.
Damn, I've been drinking too many diet sodas. I got too much pressure in my fucking chest while I'm talking. Some diet sodas. Some damn diet sodas, man.
You need to cut back on that shit, man.
All of this is just advice. Get on the side.